Have you ever noticed how the faster the clock ticks, the slower we move? We often say, just 5 more minutes, or 1 more reel. But those 1 mores eventually swallow our entire lives. These small delays turn into hours, days, and eventually years of regret. Today, I'm going to share the story of Ananya. She had a universe of talent inside her, but she was haunted by a ghost named Tomorrow. This isn't just a story, it's a mirror. Look closely because you might see your own reflection in it. Watch until the end because the secret hidden in an old clock might be the very thing you need to hear today.
Ananya was a girl who lived in the light of one day. In her small town, everyone knew her as the girl who could do anything. When she picked up a pen, poems flowed like a river. When she touched the guitar strings, the air seemed to stand still. Her paintings were so vivid that people felt they could step into them. But Ananya had a secret enemy, the comfort of the future. Her mother would often find her staring out the window and say, "Anu, the world needs your stories. Why don't you finish that book?" Ananya would smile, a beautiful but empty smile, and reply, "Soon, Mom. I just need the right mood. I'll start fresh tomorrow." But tomorrow was a shapeshifter. Sometimes it looked like a rainy day that was too cozy to work. Sometimes it looked like a sunny day that was too beautiful to stay inside. She spent her 20s waiting for the perfect moment. She watched her friends struggle, fail, and eventually succeed. Her best friend, Sarah, who couldn't sing half as well as Ananya, started a small music class. 5 years later, Sarah was performing on national television. Ananya sat on her couch, watching Sarah on screen, and whispered to herself, "I could have done that better. I just didn't have the right equipment. I'll record my song next week." Years turned into decades. Ananya got a job she didn't love, married a man who was kind but busy, and had a daughter named Ishani. Her art supplies were moved to the attic. Her guitar sat in the corner, its wood cracking, its music silenced by layers of dust. One rainy afternoon, 10-year-old Ishani climbed into the attic. She came down holding a tattered blue notebook. "Mom, look!" Ishani exclaimed. "I found a book of magic." Ananya opened the notebook. It wasn't magic. It was her own handwriting from 20 years ago. The first page read, "My dream, to tell the world the stories that keep me awake at night." There were only 3 pages written. The rest were blank. Hundreds of empty white pages representing hundreds of tomorrows that never happened. Ishani looked up at her mother. "Why did you stop, Mom? Did the stories go away?" Ananya felt a sharp pain in her chest, a realization of a life half lived. "No, sweetie," she whispered, her voice trembling. "The stories stayed. I kept waiting for a tomorrow that never arrived." That night, a storm raged outside. Ananya couldn't sleep. The silence of the house was broken only by the rhythmic tick, tick, tick of an old grandfather clock in the hallway. It was a gift from her grandfather, a man who always seemed to have a twinkle in his eye and a lesson on his tongue. She remembered his last words to her. "Anu, this clock is a prison for a thief. If you don't watch him, he will steal your soul bit by bit." Ananya walked to the hallway. The clock looked imposing in the dark. Tick, tick, tick. Suddenly, the sound changed in her mind. It didn't sound like a clock anymore. It sounded like a countdown, stealing time, stealing dreams, stealing you. She grabbed a screwdriver and, with a burst of desperate energy, opened the back of the heavy wooden casing. She expected gears and springs. Instead, she found a small velvet pouch tucked behind the pendulum. Inside was a letter, dated 40 years ago. "My dear Ananya," it read, "if you are reading this, the thief has already taken much from you. His name is tomorrow. He is the most dangerous thief in the world because he doesn't take your money, he takes your now. He promises you a better time, a better mood, and a better chance, but he is a liar. The only way to kill the thief is to strike him with the present. Do not wait for the sun to rise. Start in the dark. Ananya looked at the time, 2:45 a.m. Her old self said, "Go to sleep. You have work at 9 a.m. Start tomorrow." But the new Ananya, the one who saw the blank pages in her daughter's hands, said no, now.
2 years later, the town's bookstore had a new display, a novel titled The Thief in the Clock. At her book launch, a young girl asked her, "How did you become so successful?" Ananya smiled, and this time the smile was full. "I didn't become successful because I was talented," she said. "I became successful because I stopped waiting for the sun to be perfect before I started walking. I learned that now is a tiny seed, but if you don't plant it today, you'll have nothing to harvest tomorrow." The story of Ananya is a reminder that the clock on your wall isn't just measuring time, it's measuring your life. Every tick is a moment you will never get back. Are you waiting for a perfect Monday, a perfect New Year? Stop. The thief is in your room right now, whispering that you have plenty of time. He is lying. Take back your life. Start that project. Write that first page or learn that new language now. Not in an hour, now. Tell me in the comments, what is the one dream you've been saving for tomorrow? Write it down and let today be the day you finally start.